He is gone, man! Obtain the Skell Flight module. That is the only requirement for the final story mission of the game. Wow. Okay. I mean, I assumed it would sort of pressure me into doing things like a Challenger approaches, we were soldiers, a day in the life, fathers and sons, I don't know, something. But no, it's just ready to go. And I guess I am too. There's not much keeping me here, other than all of these other Affinity missions I'd like to go do. Do I have the ability to unlock any additional active members? A couple of them, actually, from the looks of things. I know who this one is. In order to do this one, I have to complete spy games, prospective partners, and a Challenger approaches. I think we've knocked out 2 of those. Help the rookie on their adventure. Oh. Could you get them last time in the base game? I actually don't remember. That's cool and fun. All right. Well, I guess we'll need to do that. Should we go ahead and knock out a Challenger approaches before we wrap things up for the evening? I think tomorrow when we start up, we'll do a whole mess of extra content as well. And before we go do the final story. So that's going to be our first morning stream. A Challenger approaches, 0 requirements. Level 42 is required, I guess, but that's pretty much it. I say 0 requirements. I mean, there's nothing I need to do to start it. It's a better way of phrasing it. Okay, so we can just do complete Chapter 10, done. 42 level requirement, done. I completely misspoke. It happens.
To smell a guest.
Brave friends, I come bearing a mission sure to leave its mark on Mirren history.
I take it from the grand tone we're ready to form an alliance with the Wrothians?
That's a bold assumption. He mentioned nothing about them.
Analysis of the data unit you retrieved is complete. It confirms that the Wrothians have cut all ties with the Ganglion.
That's what we want to hear. Took him a while to process that, I guess.
An alliance between our races would indeed seem to be mutually beneficial.
Ignore the fact that I just ignored the mission here.
I would ask you to deliver a formal treaty to their leader.
I don't know how they'll respond, but I agree we need to try. We'll do it.
Did the data indicate where the Wrothians are based?
Yes and no. We were able to reverse engineer the flight data. We believe they have a base somewhere in Oblivion.
Okay.
Beyond that, however, it gets fuzzy.
Meh. Tatsu can find Kitty Cat Base in no time.
I'll leave it to you then.
Understood. We'll do our best to earn a favorable reply.
Deliver the letter from the Director General Chushan and join forces with the Wrothians. And both of those are requirements. We can't just deliver the letter and then, like, accept any bad news. We can't accept any sort of, they can't turn us down. Basically, we're not welcome back here unless we are successful in our mission. I'm ready. I'm ready to prove myself. I'm ready to get the cats involved. I'm ready to get the cats in the cradle with the silver spoon. Hi, guys! We're already there. How convenient. Like, we still just have Celica in the party.
Looks like we found the
Just
Wrothians.
dragging her all over this planet to deal with our nonsense.
Maybe shoot Tatsu when he approach. So Tatsu strike first.
Good idea, Tatsu!
Diplomatic.
Charge forward!
We'll just explain to them that we come in peace.
I feel like Tatsu's the least threatening individual in our part. No, actually, it's Celica. We should just send Celica forward first.
You there! Halt! Are you aware that this keep belongs to Prince Gacharg?
Yes, we know.
Maybe do a little bow or something? Be respectful?
We've
like,
come
hello?
to speak with the prince. May we be granted an audience?
The human knows her place, and yet they cannot be trusted.
We've met before.
I am Gobweed, adjunct to the prince.
Yeah, I'll never be able to pronounce that correctly.
May we bring it to him?
Do you know the circumstances we Wrothians now face, human?
We heard you parted ways with the Ganglion. That's why we're here.
Wait, I just realized something.
His will,
She has a claw on her armor grabbing her boob.
I know you filled his head with strange ideas. I would not have it happen again.
Just like full-on cop in a feel. Tell, yeah, that it's very important to see the prince, or insist that they let it. No, let's not. Let's persuade. Let's not cry.
Come with a proposal that can benefit both of our people.
I care not for your opinion on this matter.
She Should decide for himself. Yeah, that.
Will you at least ask if he'll see us? Please?
No, I'll not see His Highness led astray by your poisoned tongues.
What's wrong?
You
What?
would force your will this day. You must win that right in combat.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Rothian way.
No, yeah, I'll do that. Can I have my skell? I mean, we've already beaten you once. Yeah, we did not come to fight.
I'm afraid we don't have a choice here.
Elma?
We're guests of the Wrothians. If this is their way, we have no choice but to obey.
Spoken like a true warrior.
It's a good thing Elma's here to get stuff done, I guess. No pacifist runs of this game. But no, actually, do I have to fight you on foot, or what? Can I use my skell? Because I think that would be very funny. Where's my skell at? Where's it located? Hold on.
Let my mind be still.
Wait just a second. I want to cheese this. This is gonna be so funny. You're gonna laugh so hard. It'd actually be like very funny if the game penalized me for this, you know? If the game was like, no, no, no. You've absolutely cheated. If they had a bit of dialogue about it. Wow. That didn't immediately eliminate them. That's kind of impressive. This does feel like we're cheesing it just a hair. It definitely doesn't feel fair. Okay. We've used all of our good abilities. We'll get down on the ground. We'll finish this fight out on the ground. The way I imagine you're supposed to. If I go at doing this, this feels like what the game had in mind. This way she can't complain. Right, she can't complain that we did the whole thing in the Skell, because we didn't. I thought if we went into the Overdrive, this would be over much more quickly than it's turned out to be. So she's actually putting up a pretty decent fight. I'll give her that. At the end of the day, it was 4 against 1, though. So we've defeated you a second time. Hopefully this has made some kind of a point.
You have won my life. Take it now.
That is so dramatic and a little over the top. It's really not necessary.
Not to take anyone's life.
Bring them to me, Weed.
Also, is her body, like, are there...
These warriors of Earth have followed our traditions and emerged victorious. To deny them now would shame us all.
I'm trying to see if that's, like, what is that pattern on her body? Is that some sort of skin-tight suit?
Come.
Does she have scales? What's happening there? Because it looks like she's got fur all over her head. She's cat-like. I've got cats. None of them have scales. That's why I'm asking. If you put this cat in the water, would she swim? I know I'm assuming a cat can swim. They just don't like the water. I don't blame them. It's definitely out of their element.
I see. You propose that we stand together as enemies of the Ganglion.
And as friends.
People don't have any reason to fight each other.
Nopon and humans are best friends now. Even more fun if kitty cats are friends too.
Ah, the purity and innocence of youth.
Fostering that
That's why we keep them
is part
around.
of our duty as adults. It's a responsibility I take seriously.
As do I. The children of Wroth live far from this place. It is their future that I fight for.
Your Highness.
You are called Elma, yes? Disgraceful though it may be, I must ask one condition. We lack medicine for our people. If you could aid us in this regard, I would be most grateful.
So they just want drugs. That's it. This is that easy. You want to make friends with the cat people, just give them drugs. Catnip?
Yeah,
We got some of that.
proud of
We had some earlier.
being too proud, I guess.
Then please grant me this boon. Weed can give you the specifics. When the Wrothians are back to health, we will stand beside you as allies.
I don't know. Sounds reasonable enough to me. They're not asking for all that much. Also, we actually got something out of that encounter, which is fun. So, what do you reckon they need, and do you reckon we already have it? I'm guessing by that mark on the map way over there,
Please.
probably not. His Highness has made clear his feelings for our people. If you will aid us in this hour of need, then I will pledge my life and allegiance to you and your kind. That's not really what we're asking for, and also I thought you were going to give me like the specifics of what you needed. And you definitely didn't, so where are we going? Do we actually have to go Is this going to be all over the world? I saw that one down there. Is it just this one object? I wonder if it's the case that, let's see, deliver the letter from the Director General. Oh, no, okay, that's not giving me specific directions about what I'm doing right now. Achieve any objective. Are you sure it's not both of them? Obtain 5 medkits from the storage supply room in Sylvalim's Hilal stronghold, or obtain 5 medkits from Jeffrey in front of the restricted hangar in the administrative district. Well, this sounds like more fun. This sounds like a bit of an adventure. We're going back to Sylvalim. We're going to have to storm Jeffrey's fortress or whatever. My avatar's been scouted again. It happens frequently from the looks of things. That's fun. I wonder if it's the drip that's doing it. I don't know what it looks like when you scout an avatar. I've not done it yet. I've not engaged with that at all. Do I have to fight guys here, or is this just a matter of, like, hopping down here and... Okay, this is not the stealth mission I assumed it was going to be. I figured this place would be just crawling with baddies, and I see red marks on the map. I'm assuming there's baddies out there. Yeah, they're down there. There's a couple of them here and there. They just don't really seem to care that we're here at all. Which is maybe preferable. It makes this a little easier. Sorry, wait, hold on. How do we get inside of this place? This is where it's at, isn't it? That wasn't it, was it? Oh, I guess it must have been, because the mark on the map changed. Am I heading down here again? Am I just going back now? Did I get 5 of them? Well, shoot. I'm confused. What do you want me to do? Is this not the area I was supposed to go to? Maybe you have to do both. Maybe it's not actually optional. Maybe the idea that it's optional is only an illusion. Restricted hangar entrance seems like the closest place to go there. Was that what was in that box that we just opened up? I'm actually confused about what just happened. Well, hopefully this doesn't end up being like a one small favor series of fetch quests. What you got for me, Jeffrey?
What?
Medicine, eh? And it's organic stuff you're looking for, right? Not something to treat a mimiosome. Well, sell you one of the med kits I make. If you need 5, that comes to 100,000 credits. That... What? I mean, I can, but that's just a lot of money. Here you are. Happy to hear. They'll go towards helping people. I mean, it's cats, but I mean, I guess it's the same thing. 5 med kits. Did we not get... Maybe they needed 10. Maybe we did actually... It said complete either. Maybe it did mean any, or both, even. Okay, back to the entrance. Hopefully we get a fast travel point inside at some point, because right now, where we are to where we need to go is like a jog of about 10 feet. And I just can't be bothered. Look at this. I have to turn around. I have to run past these guys. What a hassle. Wouldn't it be better if we just fast traveled directly inside of here? I'm saying yes. I'm saying it would be. This is actually quite the long hallway. I didn't realize how involved this journey was going. Wow, this is just absurd now. I'm joking a little bit here. I'm doing a bit of a bit. What's going on out here? Who are you? V. Sahiza. And an abandoned container that we can't open? How frustrating. Also, why are you over there now? Was this the individual I was supposed to talk to all along? Hold on, what is this? Oh, no, you two have just moved. I see, sorry, I just assumed you'd be in the... Or maybe this was where they were standing moments ago. I don't know, we fast traveled out of here. I could have swore they were up there. It's also possible they just moved. I don't know. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. How'd you find this place? What is this place?
Thank goodness. Everyone seems so happy.
The bond between Wrothians runs deep. Not being able to care for our comrades has been a heavy weight.
Warriors of Earth.
Oh, yeah?
You have my thanks for your aid.
Of course.
From this day forth, know that the Wrothians stand with you.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, this pact lives only as long as the Ganglion. Once they expire, so too does this alliance.
Well, that's
Mira's
silly.
a harsh land. Should our survival mean your doom, it must be so.
Well, this is not the best bond of friendship we've ever formed. Say you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. Tell Gajiarg that you would relish the challenge, or wonder if the alliance might last longer than he thinks. Let's muse.
If we remain allies, it will be because we face an enemy that demands it.
I mean, Mira is the enemy that demands
For
it.
any Wrothian.
It's not welcome at all. Let's all just be friends because... well, just because.
I'm with Lynn on this one. I think she makes a compelling argument. A challenger approaches. Let's go. We learned the Photon Saber Art Sky Sunder. Big news. The Wrothians are launching an arms manufacturing unit called 6 Stars here in New LA. I bet they have katanas and ninja stars and a huge samurai stockpile of rad stuff. Head over to the AM Terminal in Armory Alley to check them out. To commemorate our alliance between humans and Wrothians, there's a new outfit collection on sale, modeled after the stuff Prince Gerard and Gabuda wear. Apparently, it's already in shops. Wonder how I'd look in that. Lynn, we're gonna keep you in your clothes, thank you. I think I like your outfit just fine as it is. And oh, look at that. So we can now add him to the party if we wanted to. Sorry, Lynn. This guy's new, and that's exciting. And then this one is going to require popping around the world a little bit, but we'll get to it. I don't know who the last one is. I actually have no idea. I have no clue about that. I'm assuming there's like a bunch of new stuff to do around here that's been unlocked. Yep, there's some missions around here, probably some story stuff we can engage with if we wanted to. I think the person out on the deck earlier, actually, is one of those individuals that we can talk to and do a quest with. I have a memory. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can get this right. I think that this individual has a love interest, and we need to get them a necklace or something like that. I'm stretching the deepest folds of my mind to try to access this memory that has long since abandoned me. But it's something like that, so keep that on record, keep that on file. That might be relevant in the future. I might be correct about that one. Now, hold on a second. Before we go, I wanted to see something here. Halrondo mentioned in the last stream that I'm pretty sure these off-the-record quests are involved with getting the ability to open some of the objects that we found around the world that we don't have the ability to interact with. So, what is this next one here? Where primordial cliffs face the sea, and a cleft you must seek longevity. Show on map. Well, that's just me where I am right now. That's not super helpful. Unless these are primordial cliffs, and I don't think that they are. I think Primordia is here, and there's cliffs over here. This is where they face the sea. And a cleft seek longevity. What does that mean? I'm not saying I'm going to do this right now. I'm just saying it would be nice to... Because that's the last thing we've got to do, apparently. To unlock something. I guess the ability to do things. Is that it? Is that the claim? Wait a minute, hold on. This isn't staged! I didn't know! I just went to the first place that made sense. I promise you. I did remember there being a hole in this cave over here. I wasn't sure if it was right there or not. But I do remember going into this cave. Again, reaching into the depths of my mind. I am surprised it was right there, though. That is a genuine surprise. Is this where I need to be, and what exactly am I looking for in here? The Stone Lattice Cavern. What am I seeking? I'm looking for longevity, apparently, whatever that means. I have no idea what I'm actually after, though. And there we go. I've been once again scouted. Well, there's this thing, whatever it is. Let's eliminate this guy. Get rid of them as a threat in the region.
Exploit the opening!
Yay! We win!
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill.
Is this it? Does this count as longevity? Kinda doesn't feel like it. This might also not be where we're supposed to be. Where primordial cliffs face the sea, in a cleft you must seek longevity. Well, I feel like we've gotten everything we've come here to see, right? Like there's nothing else around here. Unless there's some unique items in here that can only be found here. Doesn't seem like it so far. Oh, it does go higher up, though. I'm looking on the minimap. I'm trying to see if there are any, like, crashed skells or anything like that. We'll give this... Oh, hold on. What are you?
Into the fray.
The 100 Eyes. I feel like this has nothing to do with our current objective. I think all of our team is just about dead now. They're all low health. Probably because they've been wandering around in lava, if I had to guess. And I'm not sure if they're doing much for us in terms of the combat encounter. I mean, yeah, we can keep binding them, I guess. They are doing, like, a little bit of damage while we've got them held in place, so I guess it's benefiting us. What does this have to do with longevity, though? Like, I just don't think this is it. I think we're barking up the wrong tree. So far, no one's died, and I probably shouldn't say that, because Gijard just went down. Otherwise, we're doing pretty good. Caesar the 100-Eyed. What does it mean? There we go. Alright. Ultra, Infinite Mit R, Iron Lump, Cracked Claw, and Gray Shell. Neato. Not what we're here for, though. I mean, we'll know when we find it, because it's the last thing we're looking for. So we should get something popping up on the screen saying, you know, great success when we find whatever it is. Again, we don't know this is where we're supposed to be. We have no idea that this is where we're supposed to be. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay, we're gonna go, because this is not it, I don't think. I don't know what else we could possibly look for. Where primordial cliffs, that's these, face the sea. In a cleft. Again, define cleft for me. There's other primordial cliffs around the place. Like, I guess anywhere a cliff meets the sea in Primordia. It could be whatever that little ledge is sticking out there. The use of the word in is what's kind of throwing me off a little bit. In a cleft. Let's just look up what the actual definition of the word cleft is. So it's a split, divided, or partially divided into. So we're looking for not necessarily a cave, but more like a wedge almost. This is a cleft. This, if there's ever a cleft in the game, it would be this right here. This has got to be it, right? Come on. No, but what am I looking for in here? Apparently there's a tyrant in the area. Is it, does it have, let's see, the Mistral. That doesn't suggest anything timeless, does it? Oh, hold on, there's like a cave. Okay, hold on. Now maybe we're onto something. Can I fit through there? Ooh, yeah, barely. Oh, here we go. Unexplored territory, turtle nest. Well, what am I doing in here, though? What is the purpose of this room? Does it have a reason to exist? Should I be looking for something in here? It doesn't really feel like there's anything in here. Yeah, warning, sure. Okay, look. I'll play your games. Game. So we've instantaneously killed everything in the room. Room is empty now. Good for us. But what is the purpose of this room? Maybe we're off base on it. Oh, wait a minute. Field of Green in New LA. Ask in the morning to find the way. Wait, this must have been it. This was it. We did not get any sort of prompt on the screen, but maybe we were asking for too much with that. Yeah, okay. Alright, we moved on to the next one. In Fields of Green in New LA, ask in the morning to find the way. So the game is actually, it's literally prompting me to go into New LA, go to the green fields down here, and ask someone, do you know the way? Where can we rest in New LA? I guess the barracks we can. Are there any other places around here with a clock? Hold on, if you zoom in close enough. Yeah, I think that is a bench somewhere. Is there a bench down here? There's a bench at the cathedral. And that puts us close to green fields. These are the only green fields in New LA that I know of. Fields of Green in the morning. Define morning. I guess whenever that says morning, right? So if we set this to 5 in the morning, that's early morning. If we skip ahead to, like, okay, 7 o'clock is morning. Let's do 6:10, right? That's still early morning, I realize. But gives us the best bet to figure out kind of where we can go. Ooh, let's see, fields. Define fields. This person's front lawn could be considered a field. I don't know if that counts, though. And who am I going to ask the way of? New LA, ask in the morning to find the way. Do you know the way?
Did you hear?
Information has been registered, but that's not it. Do you know the way, Wendy? Do you know the way?
What?
Do you know any interesting news? Yeah? It's a young man you can count on? Okay. So I don't think you're actually going to be helping me at all.
Hey.
Do you know the way? You don't know the way. I'm not even really reading what they're saying. I'm just assuming that once we get the information, it'll update.
Did you hear?
Ooh. Unusual Velo. Who was talking about that in New LA? Who cares? Some courts over there. In Fields of Green in New LA. Fields. That would be here. This is like a big field. What you got? Prone women who murdered my friend is hiding in Oblivia's Mesa Fortress. I'll keep that in mind. I'll do something. Oh, look. My avatar's been scouted yet again. Do you know the way? You don't know the way. Do you know the way?
Really?
No, you don't know the way. obviously in the last stream I went crazy trying to find a person who just simply does not exist. They are not over here. They are not real. They are a figment of our imaginations. We tried desperately to find, I think it's Solon, I believe the gentleman's name is. He is the fella who, according to this, in Fields of Green in New LA, ask in the morning to find the way. And we searched all over these Fields of Green for Solon, and he does not exist. He's nowhere around here. Eventually I went online and discovered that, oh no, he's over here. He's not in the Fields of Green. He's over here for some reason, except he's not. And we even waited throughout the entire day and he never showed up. So I don't know if the game is bugged or cursed, or maybe we've jumped the gun and we can't actually complete this quest yet, even though we've somehow started it and gotten this far with it. In any case, I'm done trying to waste time on it, because I'm starting to go a little bit crazy, and I'm tired of feeling a little bit crazy. I'd rather focus on other things, so let's have a look at the map and figure out what it is we would do if we were going to go do something. Well, I mean, obviously, the most obvious thing that we would go do is we'd go check in on Mia, because we kind of abandoned her. We sent her off into the world to potentially die, and we've not checked in on her since. Let's at least do that. And I have a sneaking suspicion that if we help her out, she'll join our party. And then we would have the complete list of active heroes, or available heroes, to go on the final grand game-ending mission. So I don't know how these three keep ending up in my party, or where all their clothes have gone. That's still really odd and confusing to me. I don't really have an explanation on that front, but let's just see if we can track down Mia. According to the game, she should be right along in here somewhere. And in fact, if I look at the map, it looks like she might be up top here. I think when you're at a level with her, it changes color, right? It'll be like a more solid green color. Mia, where are you? Have you got yourself stuck in a tree? How did you get yourself stuck in a tree? You don't have a skell, do you? Does she? I bet you're just supposed to run up the tree. You're probably not supposed to try to fly up there with a skell. And in fact, I bet if we run up the tree the way the game seems to imply that we should, or seems to suggest that we should, we'll probably have a much easier time finding her up here. Alright, I see how the game is played. Let's go, everyone. We're gonna go on foot. This is cool anyway. We're gonna run up the roots of a tree. I don't know how it grew like this to be a perfect spiral bridge, but nature is crazy like that. Nature loves spirals. I've seen shells. I know what's up. I know what's going on around here. So we're just gonna go until that green becomes solid, and then I think that'll be a pretty good indication that we're in the right area. Also, we're inside the tree now, I'm pretty sure, which is also pretty neat. No sign of Mia yet. But we're not giving up hope yet. She'll be here at some point. Mia! I'm so glad to see that you're not dead after we encouraged you to run away from home. I don't know why I expected this to be voiced. I guess I have to do the voice. Wait, huh? Well, this ain't good. Now that I am, now what am I? Whoa, Chief, is that you? Fancy meeting you here. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking the way, huh? Here, just give me 1 sec. And, huh? Whoa, wait, Phew. That was way too close. Almost took quite a spill there. Man, these are tricky. It's taking me forever to get used to moving around on them. It's seriously been one snag after the next since leaving NLA. What is she moving around on? Trees? Boots? Has she never worn boots before? I'm confused about what she's tripping all over here. Like a minute ago, I was all adventure, woo, glowy forest, yeah! Basically being a huge idiot. You know, me. Then this pack of whatever comes barreling at me out of nowhere, and I've got 0 combat skills. So I just ran, obviously. I think that was the voice we were doing for her in the first mission. Dropped my comm device on the way, too, like a genius. So that means no calling for evac, or a cab home, or pizza delivery. Oh shoot, I had all these points saved up, too. 1 free pie with the works. Typical. I should have used them before taking off. What was I talking about? Oh right, I need a favor, Chief. Can you help me look for my comm device? It shouldn't take long. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here. 2 heads are better than 1, right? And more than 2 is better, I guess? Yeah, I guess we'll assist you. I feel obligated to. We did encourage her to run away from home and start her life in the woods, so I kind of feel like her health and safety is our responsibility. Oh, really? Thank you so much. You're the best, Chief. Gosh, real blades are so nice. Anyway, let's get the search started, shall we? You take that direction, I'll go this way. If one of us finds my comm device, our secret signal will be to shriek as loud as we can. And if you run into hostiles, I guess you can deal with them yourself? Okay, disperse. Okay, but what if you run into hostiles? Have you considered what you're going to do in that situation? at all. Search for a comm device in Noctilum's Decapotamon. Absolutely, I will do that. I guess she's actually not going to go look herself. She's just going to stand around. That's okay. I suppose we need to keep our ears peeled for Shrieking, because I have a feeling we are going to find the comm device and she's going to find the monsters, if I had to guess about how all this is going to unfold. Also, what kind of a beast is this? A large insect? I guess we don't need to worry about it. Now, what was she doing down here with that thing? What on earth? She's still standing in the same spot. She's just right up there. Can we fly up there? My concern with trying to fly up there is, will we find a landing spot? Because I'm sure we could technically fly up there. Also, where's the way up? It's right here. Where's my Skell? Let's see if we can just get kind of close to her general location. We might be able to. This is much faster than running around, yeah. Can I land on this ledge right here? And if I can I get back over? Hold on. This'll do. Yeah, no, there she is. She's right there. Yeah, this is fine. Almost squish her to death with the giant Gundam, but that's alright. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Any luck finding my comm device, Chief? Yep, got it right here for you. Yes, that's it. You found it. Wow, I looked forever with no luck. You're amazing, Chief. I owe you big time. Thank you so much. Leave it to an experienced blade operative, eh? You certainly showed me up. I've got to get my acting gear and train up to be a pro blade like you stat. Thanks again, Chief. You were a big help. Hopefully we meet again sometime. I'll definitely be a proper blade by then. Maybe we'll end up competing for jobs. Oh, but, if so, try and go easy on me, okay? Until then, I'm off. You take care out there, Chief. See you later. We have every ability to stop her. We have every ability right now to stop her and have her go home. We're not going to. Bow chicka wow wow. Time for some adventure. Dum de dum dum ya. You say something, Chief? Sorry, I was kind of composing my theme song. Were you harmonizing? Oh, so sweet. Thanks, buddy. See you around. And off she goes to die. Hey, Chief, a little help? There was a big rock blocking the road, right? So I started climbing over it and it started moving. Now I can't get down. Help! Your adorable protege is in crisis. I was going to say that seemed to end pretty quickly, but I guess it's not over yet. And also, she's on a giant rock. Would that be a big monkey creature? There are all kinds of creatures that might be misconstrued as rocks in this game. Big monkey seems unlikely. Spider thing? Possible. Very possible. I was expecting a fight. I was surprised when it was over that quickly, when all we actually did was hand over the comm. But I'm glad to see that it is continuing, and there is going to be some kind of a fight here, I assume. Well, oh, it's a turtle. That makes infinitely more sense. They do disguise themselves as large rocks in this region. They've come out to surprise us on many an occasion. Hey, Chief, a little help here for your old pal Mia? This fake boulder thing is definitely not a real boulder, so please kill it. What, with you just standing on its back? Pretty sure I won't die if you can do me that one little favor. That face says it all, doesn't it? That face truly conveys every emotion we've got about this situation. One moment. Stay there, Mia. Don't do anything crazy. Just give me 1 second here. Hopefully this doesn't accidentally hit her. Or like every other living creature in the region. She's not actually on its back anymore, which is, oh, well, there we go. Yeah. That was easy. Mia saved. Look, she's on the ground there and everything. She seems to be okay. She's unharmed. Having 1,000 lasers shoot out in her direction didn't seem to faze her. Just another day in the life of a blade. Whoa, she has a voice? What? Chief, oh, thank you. I knew you'd come rescue me. You're so professional and junk. But I'll tell you what I don't know. Why does this stuff keep happening to me? I'm just trying to get through the forest here. Is this cosmic payback for stifing you back there? You know, stiffing even. You know, karma or whatever? Oh, wait. You have eerie cursing powers? Ah, I wouldn't curse little old me, right, Chief? Anyway, I'm safe, you're safe. All's well that is well, right? Though it might not be a bad idea for me to learn how to use a gun, huh? Not really my style, though. Yes, well, the real take-home here is that this forest and I are a terrible match. I am over it. From here on, I'll stick to exploring east of New LA. Thanks again for bailing me out on a regular basis here, Chief. I'll let you get back to your own adventure. Stay safe, y'all. Happy trails! And there we go. Mia is not completed. Mia actually has, I think, a little quest in every region where she continues to get herself in these little situations. Yep. We wiped out that whole creature's bloodline and everything else in the forest around it. There was a whole ecosystem of creatures we just annihilated. I think we got a bug that was over here too flying around. It no longer exists. Well, I'm actually curious whether or not it takes time for the next Mia quest to populate in the world, or whether or not we could potentially just go find it. I'm pretty sure she said east of New LA, which would put her somewhere in Oblivia. And, oh look, right there, Mayday. May. Okay. We have a whole bunch of other ones around here as well, including quests involving the cat people. But I think right now we're just pursuing May quests, because we have a conspiracy theory that she might be the final hero that we can add to our roster. I could just look that up, but I'm not going to. We're going to let it be a surprise when we find out whether or not it is her. But if you have a look at our active members, and you look at the final slot we have... Okay, well, not that one. That one's locked. But this one, help the rookie on their adventure. Sounds like May to me. May's a rookie. We're obligated to help her. We encouraged her to run away from home. I have a feeling she would have done it even if we didn't, but we did, and therefore it's our responsibility at this point to make sure that she doesn't die out here, and she's somewhere along in this general area. At some point, I'd like to see her get a Skell, not because I think she know how to use it or what to do with it. In fact, I think she'd probably be a menace in it, but at least it'd be a lot harder for her to die a painful death. May, where are you? Oh my gosh, May got a Skell. That, or she just found it. Maybe someone else died out here and she's just decided it's hers now. Oh, she's got like full-on Skell gear now too. Look at her. Okay. Hi, May.
Now what?
Well, great. It's completely broken. Just lovely. Maybe coming this far on your own is a bad idea. What do you think, girl? Bad idea? Yeah. And you're out of SOS range, of course. Oh, what are you gonna do now? We could ignore her. May, what happened? Oh, swell! Now you're seeing things. Your brain knows it's about to get eaten by monsters, so it's checked out entirely. Wait, are you real? And a blade? Seriously? Sorry, apologies. I'm not very good at talking with people. Let me take a deep breath here. Okay, whew. So here's the deal. I was attacked by some indigents. Wrecked my Skell, no spare parts, pretty much stranded, and now you're caught up. Listen. Is this the same person? Wasn't May the last person we just met, or am I, like, desperately confused? She's acting like we've never met her before. Have I just had some kind of a brain fart where I've misconstrued this individual with the individual we just helped in the jungle? That doesn't sound right. I thought it was May, wasn't it? Maybe there's two Mays. Maybe May is a set. Maybe there's like a set of Mays. Maybe one is May a month, and then one is May I please do this. Maybe that makes no sense. Where's the rest of your team at, May? Team? Oh, please, like, anyone would want to work with me. I'm oblivious. I screw up, like, this all the time. Did I mention I'm not good at the whole talking deal? Anyway, I decided to try the lone wolf thing. Figured I'd see how that worked out. But, yeah. Not working out so great, is it? Even a lone wolf can't do much with a busted Skell. This is probably one of those inappropriate things to ask, but don't suppose I could get you to gather some stuff to help me patch up my Skell. This is a different character. I'm still doing the voice, but I'm pretty sure this is a different character. I don't know how we got in this situation. Was it... We're gonna push forward. I'll pay you in junk. Plus, I should be able to handle the repairs once I get the goods. That sounds like something she would say. I'll pay you in junk. But why doesn't she recognize us? And why are we acting like it's not the same person we've seen before? Yeah, asking kind of a lot from a total stranger, right? Sorry, look, just forget it, yeah? No, look, I'll help you. I feel obligated to again. Thanks a lot. And not just for the offer to help, but for talking to me. It's been a long time since I last talked to someone. I kind of missed it. I guess I should specify the actual stuff I need. I need 4 vials of viscous humor and 2 globs of silvery cactaceous resin. And I'm happy to wait, so no rush. Really, just whenever. I think I probably have all of those items already. Ah, Suki Cross, huge discovery! I was walking around the area a little while ago and I found some Debobora broccoli. That stuff is super rare. A lot of curators strike out looking for it, and I just stumble on it at random. This assignment's still a disaster, but at least now I get to feel like I'm contributing something to the cause. Encourage May by saying her luck must have changed, or remind May her find is meaningless as long as her skull remains busted. No, let's praise. Let's offer some support. Thanks. Not that it means much if I can't get the skull fixed and haul myself back to NLA in one piece. So, any luck finding those materials? Yeah, I found them all. There you go. Wow, these are perfect. I can get to work fixing my ride now. It's an experimental model, my skull, I mean. Just happened to luck into a great deal on it. Normally, it'd be way more than someone like me could afford or deserve. But yeah, still really glad I can at least start fixing her up now. So I guess all that's left to do is reward you. Actually, here, I don't have enough money to thank you properly, but you can have this Deborah broccoli. No, really, I want you to have it. I only found it by dumb luck, and I'm sure someone like you can make better use of it anyway. Folks, it's Mia. Mia and May. They're two different M characters. Isn't it Mia? Isn't that the name of the one we just met? And Noctilum. That's the girl we're helping. They are two different girls. I just woke up. Listen, I have to forge an excuse. I have to make sense of this in my own mind. See, what had happened was, okay, I woke up and I started streaming, and my brain, only like 2/3 of my brain are online right now. The final third is trying to start. It's like an engine that's had water in it, and it's all rusted, and we're trying to get it to turn over, and it's like... and it's just not quite firing on all cylinders at the moment, and it's a low grade of fuel, and it's knocking, and it needs a spark plug to be replaced also, and I probably should have had more caffeine. Two different girls. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they're related. Maybe they're like sisters or something. That would explain things. Very similar hairstyle, very similar names, May and Mia. I don't know how we made it literally 60 seconds between missions, and Mia's name abandoned my brain, and I was like, yeah, May, same person. But yeah, I think I can manage from here. You can finally get back to whatever job of yours I've been interrupting. If you see my sister Mia, tell her I love her. I'm really sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thank you for everything. Encourage May by telling her that she makes a great lone wolf. She doesn't. She would have died out here if we hadn't come along. Express concern on whether May can make it back safely on her lonesome. Oh, I couldn't possibly keep someone like you any longer than I already have. Besides, I'm used to rolling solo by now. I'll get by. I'm fine, really. You go on ahead. I'll make my way around Mira without causing any further trouble, promise. Take care now. If we meet again somewhere, I hope we can maybe talk some more. Until then, I hope all your searches are fruitful. Okay, goodbye, thank you. Oh, May is back again with more problems. I'm sorry, May, but I need to go find Mia. I didn't even mean to actually meet you, necessarily. I don't even know where to find Mia next. Considering we just thought she was May, I really don't know where to go. She said she would be east of New LA. I mean, that could also be up in, like, Silvalum, but I don't think she's up here. Kuta? That's a pretty Kuta fella there. Dirk. Nah, I got no jokes there. Nalu. Okay, that's probably going to be a Nopon or something along those lines. If we don't find her next quest soon, Mum. Yeah, I think these are all cats. Yeah, these are all cat-related quests. Okay, so we're not necessarily seeing Mia immediately, so maybe, I don't know, do we want to help May again? Since May seems to be, like, stranded out here without any assistance, to see what else she needs? Well, another day, another shot. Counting back from the deadline, that's nowhere near enough time, yikes. And if you screw this up, no one will ever trust you with another assignment. Girl, you're hosed, so hosed. Oh, hey there, Suki Cross. Thanks again for before. My skill's running good as new again. That said, I've been sitting here taking a long, hard look at the deadlines on the assignments I've taken, and it ain't pretty. So now I'm figuring out my next move. I would like to inquire about what your next assignments are, or I would like to offer to lend you a hand. Well, that's what's going to come out to at the end, right? Ultimately, this is going to be what it is. Oh gosh, no, I couldn't ask that of you. Blade is a team, and members of a team help each other out? Wow, that's really kind of you. I feel like a monster for asking, but could I maybe lean on that kindness one more time? Right now, I've got one assignment to gather a couple of magical finding rods and a pair of redwood apricot antlers. I also have another especially nasty assignment that requires 80 angel stones. Oh, and then a third one to find 2 ebony Avello eggs. No matter how you look at it, that means more than one person can handle. So, could I maybe ask you to get the ebony Avello eggs and either the redwood apricot antlers or the magical finding rods? If you can manage that for me, I swear I'll finish the rest by myself. I mean, I probably have some of these. 80 angel stones. I'm not accepting that one. That one, I don't even know what an angel stone is, let alone how to find 80 of them. We probably already have the antlers or the finding rods. I don't know what a magical finding rod is. I'll find those for you. Thank you so much. I'll leave the 2 ebony Avello eggs and 2 magical finding rods to you. Wait, what? And I'll get the angel stones together, all 80 of them somehow. I'm sorry, hold on. I thought I accepted one of those. I thought I agreed to one of those. I assumed I already had them in my inventory. How's your gathering work coming along? Things are surprisingly good on my end. I peeked into a cave and happened upon down by the shore and came up with 75 angel stones. Not half bad, right? What cave did you find? Yeah, I'm very surprised. Whoa, come on. It's not that crazy. These things happen to everyone, right? Not just me. I think May might be the luckiest character in the whole of the game. Back in 3rd grade on Earth, I found this backpack in the woods on my way home from school, opened it up, and found 10 grand. A TV crew came to my house and everything. Super embarrassing, actually. Sorry, still on assignment here. Focus, May, focus. So, where are you with the 2 ebony Avello eggs and magical finding rods, Suki Cross? Apparently, I've already got them both. Whoa, really? Wow. How embarrassing. Not only do I have all the angel stones yet, but I still haven't found the 2 redwood apricot antlers I need either. Talk about useless. I'm really letting you down here. I mean, I agree that you are, but don't berate yourself. I know. Blade is a team, and we should all help each other out, right? I get that. Thanks for caring enough to get mad. This part of me is probably why I've had so much trouble with others in the past. Alright, maybe I can ask for your help one more time. I'll get the remaining angel stones together no matter what it takes. If you could bring me those 2 redwood apricot antlers, I would really, really appreciate it. Yeah, of course. Apparently we do actually have to go collect these, which is odd because I would have assumed I had some in my inventory. But now that I think about it, I don't know if we've ever fought these guys. We've never really had a reason to. They were either too high a level for us, or we leveled up rapidly at one point just shooting bugs. So we kind of surpassed them in level, and there's just been no reason to come over here and deal with them until right now. This is the fellas, and this will be nice and easy. It should only take 1 shot of the Phoenix. I was off base on that. The Phoenix is not as powerful as I thought. It still isn't going to take very long, though. Don't get me wrong. What is this he's doing? What kind of a magical power do you possess? I thought you were just like a basic giant deer. Target the horns. Those are what we specifically need anyway. I like that it actually does show. Like that it's telling us to target the horns specifically, which is great. And now we have. Yay! Okay, we got 1. I think we needed how many? We need 2. So there should be another one poking around here. Is this guy even lower level than the last one? Level 28. That just feels almost mean. Alright, target the horn specifically. And it does matter. If you target the horn, you're much more likely to get the drop. And then, of course, to kill the thing, you still have to, defeat the whole thing as a whole. But breaking the horn in the process is what you want to do. If we can break both of them, I was going to say, we have a good chance of getting more than 1. Not that we need more than 1. Unless you need 1 to complete the Collectopedia, which I haven't checked. That might be something we're missing from the Collectopedia. Should we check? We only got the 1, though, is the problem. So we have the 2 we need. If one of those is required for the Collectopedia, and I just go ahead and submit it now, we'd have to go find another one, which I'd be okay with. What are you? Okay, no, that's not it. Completed a roll, though. We got some more battle points. If it does show up on the list, we've already submitted it, I guess, which is good. Probably why I didn't have any. I guess we can be looking for Mia as well, while we're flying around. I know she shows up at some point in Sylvalum. That's as far as I tracked her quest the first time I played through this game on the old Wii U. I don't know kind of how it ends, if she eventually ends up back in New LA, if she becomes a Blade, if you can add her to your party, I don't know. May, hi, sorry about that, I'm back. Oh, hi, Suki Cross. How's it coming along? Were you able to gather those redwood apricot antlers? Yeah, I was. Yas, Queen, slay! Here, look, I found the rest of my angel stones too! We did it! The assignments are complete. When my skull got wrecked, I figured there was no chance I could finish these. It's amazing. Who knew you could get this much done working with a partner? I've worked alone all this time, but now I finally understand why people enjoy working in teams. Absolutely. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, I finally see that. Before I barely managed the conversation with other members of my division. But now I think it's my time to take a chance on real honest cooperation. Thanks for everything. I look forward to teaming up with you again in the future. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure you're going to have another quest for us as soon as this is finished. You're not actually going anywhere. You're just going to like, oh no, she's gone. She's actually vanished. I don't believe that's where this ends, though. I don't believe that. I want to add her to my harem of bikini-clad ladies if I can. Let's see if we can find her on the map again. So, these 4 missions have been here. There's nothing new here. She could actually be in town now. I still want to know what happened to Mia. Where did Mia go? Do I actually have to go, like, search for her? Because she just appeared on the map over in Noctilum. Is it possible that she, like, is just somewhere in Oblivia and I have to just chance upon her? Where the heck would I find her? Where would I find her? Actually, over here. With the no pond makes sense, possibly. We could also just look it up. I could just check, like, locations to find Mia. But it's much more satisfying to do it yourself and, like, locate her. I know she's, like, near a no pond village at one point in the game, but I think that might be in Sylvalum. I don't know where else to find her. And it doesn't appear as though she's over here, which is unfortunate.
Hey, listen!
What? Sorry. Friend can pick lots of Mayuna cactus near Big Arch. Price for info is 150,000 credits. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure about that. That doesn't seem fair. That seems like a bit of an Also, you just gave me the info right there, so I don't really know if I need to talk to you for it. What do you want? What is your mission? Sorry, Mumun? Who are you? What do you want? Tell me your life story. This bad. Very, very bad. Meh? Friend has business with Caravan? Well, Caravan has no business with Friend, so move along. Go on now. Get. Shoo. Do as you were told and leave, or say that you don't take orders from him. Yeah, let's stand up to the little pipsqueak. Let's stand up to the fuzzy little, I don't know of any good, like, insults for a no-pawn. Chicken? It's just what we call Tatsu all the time. Tater Tatsu over there. Friend dares to defy Mumun? Does Friend know Mumun is the top student of the Mujiji? Ho ho! Ho ho! Friend is so foolhardy, Mumun can only laugh. Ho 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 ho! What an amusing human. Mumun, like Friend so much, Mumun will allow Friend the privilege of helping out with a little problem. No need for thanks, Friend is welcome. This caravan has many regular customers. Human Friend are especially big spenders, but caravan leaders say the demographic too important for Mumun to handle. Instead, Mumun stuck with Sticky Prone in Stronghold to the southeast. Mumun currently peddle locally harvested kiwegs at wholesale prices. That's something that not even most desperate Nopon want to sell. Mumun only saddled with the lousy assignment because no one else wanted. Even worse, Mumun has to sell kiwegs to Prone. Prone huge, Prone scary. During last sales call, one threatened to eat Mumun instead of kiwegs. I mean, listen, that's exactly what our dear friend Lin has been doing to Tatsu since we found him. The difference is I think that Prone would actually do it. Like, I'm not convinced that if given the opportunity, Lin wouldn't eat Tatsu. I think we all would. But I think Prone would just do it on, like, at the drop of a hat. I think she would at least have the decency to wait until he was, like, super sick or close to dying anyway, kind of put him out of his mercy and then fry him up. I don't know. Other Prone all laugh, so Mumun assume it was what passed for a Prone joke, but still not very funny. And who can say that joke not become real next time? Still, Sticky Prone are paying customer, and if Mumun asked to change assignment, Mujiji will say Mumun is, Mumun? Am I even saying that right? That's probably correct. Is failure as merchant. So Mumun want to hire Friend to guard body, just to be sure Mumun not wind up as snack. Oh, but they are customers, so no threatening anyone unless they don't behave. Friend just needs to pretend to be business partner and sit close to Mumun. Very close. Mumun counting on friend. Here's the thing, the prone are a part of the ganglion and they're our sworn enemies. I think if they see you with us, they will just attack, but that's fine. I'm looking forward to defeating some prone. He's gone! He has moved out. He is not waiting for us. I think we have to go actually catch up with him now to offer the protection that he's requested, so... I mean, I don't know if I would have immediately rushed out after, like, closing the deal. I think I would have probably requested, like, a proper escort. He's just taking it on faith that we're going to show up there at the ascribed time and help him out. Which we are. Like, let's not joke around at all here. We are rushing to his aid now. I'm just saying it was a bit of a risky maneuver to just, like, assume we're going to show up here. What if we arrive on the scene and he's already in, like, a big pot? Oh, that looks like a prone there. Is that what I'm looking at? Where'd the Nopon go? Okay, good. We've all arrived at the same time, I guess. Little money grubber back again. Oh ho 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 ho! Mumun would never abandon best and most handsome customers. Boss wants shipments inside. Who is that? Ma, what's Earth Alien doing here? Bold move, Earth Alien. Are you so eager to die? Wait! Fred is mistaken. This is business associate of Mumun. Less associate and more assistant. Really just lackey, to be honest. So much heavy lifting is hard on knees, so Mumun find the poor and desperate-looking peasants to hire. Poor and desperate-looking? That's just rude. That's just horribly rude to say about all of these lovely ladies. Suki's angels are not here to be your lifters, but okay. Human friend is no match for mighty prone, and far too cowardly to start trouble, so maybe prone friend will let her slide just this once. Lackey? Still seems like more than Earth Alien deserves. But she does look pathetic, weak, with flabby arms. Not worth my time. I take this personally. And I ain't talking about me personally, but I take it personally. But no promises once Earth Alien pet is inside. Friend is most benevolent. Mumun will take full responsibility for the actions of this pet. So then, friend want the shipment inside today? Mumun eager to get this over, satisfy customers, so in we go. This is going to be really hard on my voice today, isn't it? Do you think we could take our Skell inside and it'll be fine? Sorry, what? Who are you? I beg your pardon? What brings you to this area? Why are you just looking at this rock? What is your end goal? Odd. I think that must be how you scout the online players. Like, you can add online players. People keep doing it. Like, mine is up, and people keep scouting it. And I keep getting rewards for it, even though I'm not doing anything. Like, other people just scout my character, run around with it, and then suddenly I've got all these rewards, which is kind of cool. Oh, I guess we're in the general area. I hope this doesn't, like, come off as threatening, jumping in a giant mech. Phew! This should be far enough. Prone at door only said inside, so this must count. Being surrounded like this is a little bit scary, but the shipment not going to deliver itself. Delivery complete. Next stop, home. Stop. Client not approved goods yet. You are poor merchant. What? Yeeps, sorry, friend. Mumun did not see any boss types around, so was just heading back to entrance to get someone. I am boss. I check goods, you wait. Bah! Trek! This is Trek! Is something wrong, friend? I am not friend! You are cheat! I order 3 times usual amount. Where is rest? What? Mumun not hear anything about increased order size. Silence! You are bad merchant. Now my men go hungry. Hungry prone are poor workers. This mistake will cost me fortune. You will fix this little cheat. Well then, how about Mumun take his shipment back, verify order, and return with... You make this right now, or I make up difference with Nopon flesh. I think this is a joke. I think they're laughing. Mumun think now is time for you to shine, friend. Protect Mumun, but do so in business-appropriate, non-trade relationship-hurting, peaceful sort of way. Negotiate! Make all okay! That's why Mumun brought friend here in first place. And now it's time for friend to earn money that Mumun never technically agreed to pay. Oh, that's right. No, we never agreed on a price, did we? We're being cheesed here. We're being cheated. Offer to track down the remaining items or resolve the situation with force. He wants us to not fight, so we'll go find the items. Friend is serious? That 14 more kiwi eggs, Kiwegs, according to ridiculous demand of Prone. Kiwegs are a huge pain and rump to gather, and Mumun not going to pay extra for all that work. Friend really think we should do it anyway? I mean, yeah, you wanted a non-violent way to figure this out, didn't you? Granted, that may be the only way for Mumun to get out of here without becoming lunch. We probably have them already, my guy. You just need to calm down. All right, Mumun and friend will go find the Kiwegs. Yeah, no, actually, we don't have any, apparently. Or, well... Yeah, no, we don't. Alright, that's fine. I assumed we would have at least a couple. So do I have to fight them to get the eggs, or are they just going to be lying around on the ground? Because lying around on the ground is much simpler. Well, no, it's not, because you have to wait for the darn things to spawn in. Whereas the approach we're currently taking involves probably just blowing these guys up here. What is my target? Oh, shoot, they are just on the ground. Well, there's one of them. That's not great. That's not great at all. If we have to... What? Excuse me! Get that thing out of the way! Excuse me! Goodness me. This is what happens when you give everyone else a skell. They all think they're entitled to run around in your space. Where am I supposed to find all these things at? The game's doing a great job of marking their locations, which I appreciate. I wonder, since I have none, if maybe we've only ever found the one and I put it in the Collectopedia, or if I've just never found any. Yeah, no, I'm not fighting the poisonous Mortiful. I'm not obligated to. It's not going to be worth it, to be honest. It's such a weak combatant, I'm literally just ignoring it, and it's given up the fight already. This is the thrilling gameplay we've been looking forward to. From the moment they announced the release of the Definitive Edition, all I was waiting for was the ability to wander around and collect eggs by the bushel. And I'm so excited to be here doing this right now. Also, these are just different, like, prone. We're just, like, these eggs, it seems like we're stealing them from these guys. Are we literally just stealing their eggs so we can sell them back to a different unit? Who's probably responsible for distributing them in the first place? It's actually kind of a brilliant business strategy, even, when you think about it. Also, according to the marker, there's at least one more around here. If we pull out, we could probably see a little bit better. Sorry, Gijang? Who the heck are you? We're finding new missions all over the place. Or we might have already seen that one from the map, I'm not sure. Oh, hold on, wait, what is this? Wait, hold on, we got some skell wreckage. This might have something useful inside of it. This might have, like, an additional probe of some variety. It had a mining probe G6. See? That's what I'm talking about right there. Are these things, like, already respawning? How quickly do they respawn? Can we actually just, like, backtrack the way we came and pick up the remaining one? It kind of seems like yes. Yeah, look, there it is. Man, I could be a Nopon a merchant at this rate. If that's all you gotta do is roll around... I mean, I guess he doesn't have a skell, so he probably has to physically waddle, you know, and collect them, but that's fine. How often do you lay eggs? Me? Like, are you talking about how many per day, or how many days per week? I need a specific there, because it does matter. It's two wildly different numbers. I need to know exactly what you're asking me. Can I make it through this gap? Yes, I can. Again, these things aren't designed for... Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. There's a bunch of stuff up here. Look at this! We got some steel tail sheaths, some war bones, some eradicator eyepieces, whatever those are. I think I've just accidentally gotten myself into a combat encounter with this guy. I'm sorry. I think this is a guy we're trying not to be in a fight with as well. I think he's technically... Oh, yeah, okay, we've just killed 4 guys. My bad. Sorry about that. Hopefully they'll never find out about it. Or maybe they'll forgive it, because we were actually trying to find their food. Food is important. Maybe food is more important than the life of your robots back there? We'll find out. Finally back?
Always a pleasure to see best client of Mumun. Mihi?
Silence. Have you brought goods or not?
Yes, we've got your eggs.
Not bad. This will keep Prone fed for a while.
Yes, which is wonderful. So then, about the balance of payment owed.
Balance? Bah! You bought too little. You are cheat. There is no balance. I owe nothing.
But be reasonable. Finding that many Kiwegs nearly killed poor Mumun.
Then get order right next time. You still have life, cheat. Be grateful.
Now Mumun mad! This last time Mumun ever do business here. This is scam! And Mumun not stand for it 1 minute longer. Little cheat may have...
A little cheat may regret that.
The day merchant let customer win is last day of career of merchant.
You won't sell? You are sure?
Extremely sure.
Then we take by force. Raid your caravan. Claim all we desire.
What?
You will not sell? We have no choice.
Joking. Mumun was joking, of course. Mumun want to keep selling to best prone friends ever.
Good.
Mumun look forward to next order of friends. Thank you that today was such a wonderful transaction.
I mean, we could just annihilate them. They seem pretty low level. In fact, I think I could just annihilate them right now if you wanted me to. Well, they're not here anymore. They no longer exist. But just like as an example, this guy up here, who seems to be in charge of things, right?
Consider yourself, we've got the first strike. Take it in close.
There we go. And then you can sell your eggs to the humans, or literally anyone else. There's no obligation to, like, sell them to these guys. Just throwing that out there as a potential option for you there. So to all the no-pawn in the region, you needn't worry about, like, trading with the prone. They don't want prone money either. Is there, like, a shared currency in this game? How does that work? It seems like everyone pays each other the same, like, currency. What, is this just the Miran dollar? Is the Miran dollar really strong these days? Or something like that? I was sort of expecting to arrive here and find that there was another quest with them. But if there is, it's not yet available. Which brings me to my next question, which is what is going on right here? The Duel, Part 1! Oh, okay. It's a two-parter. The Queen is dead until the end. I'm not seeing Mia on the map, and I don't think we're going to sit around and wait for her to show up. I think we're going to not worry about trying to find Mia again, because I have no idea where to go to find her again. And I guess I could look it up. Should I look it up? Should I just... I'm opening up another tab. Other tab is open. I'm going to type. Here I go. This is your last chance to stop me. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Actually, I just typed in ZCX. Mia, quest, locations. It's typed in there. I hit the enter button. Oh no! We're in the wiki article for Mia. What are we gonna do? Story. Okay, so we had the Mamma Mia, I think. Which one is that? After completing chapter 3. Oh, we have to complete chapter 11 to actually do all of them anyway. So was that Adventure, was the last one we did? Was that the one with her in Noctilum? Yes, indeed. Mighty Mia will be the next one. It's in Oblivia near the Leaning Ring, apparently. And in order to unlock it, we have to do Chapter 6 and Adventure, which we have done. So, allegedly, Mia will be somewhere over here near the Leaning Ring. Is this one the leaning one? I mean, it looks like it's leaning to me. So, what's like the closest location? Probably this one would be the one you would consider going to. Why it doesn't just show up on the map, I don't know. Maybe you're intended to do like a full adventure, like a full search to track her down. The devs don't want to make it easy on you, which is fair, and I appreciate and respect that. And yet, no, that's the leaning ring over there. This is the standing ring. Two very different rings. My mistake. That could be wrong, though. I actually don't know. We're just looking for Mia now. Presumably somewhere on the ground or up in the air. Wait a minute, you know what? A way you could probably cheese this? I was going to say you might be able to find out by looking on the map. And sometimes it'll show, like, this region will complete once you do the Prone Suite Prone quest, right? And I thought maybe it could be the same for these. If we found one that had a quest requirement, that might be an indication of where we find her. But, no. Oh! I see. You have to just kind of stumble upon a loading zone, and it'll kick off. Hello! Oh, she's so small. Over here? Hello? Yeah, up here? Chief! That's our girl. It's me, Mia, the lovable scamp who keeps brightening your life. Killer review up here. You should join me. Our face says everything. Head up and join Mia or stay where you are. I think we gotta go check on her. She's probably in danger up there. Careful, it took me like 4 tries to make it up here. A woman of weaker will would have wept, but not Mia. I think that deserves some praise, right? Oh snap, I did it again, woo Mia! So get up here already, would you? I'm getting tired of shouting! Oh my goodness, okay. What do we think's gonna happen to her up there? Is she gonna fall and we have to catch her? Is she going to attract the attention of a large predatorial bird creature? Any number of things could go wrong here. I'm just as curious as you to see how that all manifests. There are a lot of monsters in the general area around her. Is that a problem? Do we need to worry about that? They don't seem to be bothering her. This one right here, though, looks like it could be a bit of a menace. As well as that one other guy over to our left there. He also died. Hold on. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this guy, too. There we go. Okay. All is well now. All is safe in the world. Mia should be secure. Mia! What you doing up here, huh? Some workout, huh? Although you beat the pants off my time, sheesh. But how about this view? Can't beat it. Moments like these make adventuring all worth it. Traversing unknown lands, seeing new sights, breathing air never before breathed. You can't get this feeling of total awe from a picture or video feed. I just love it. I guess it's genetic. My parents were explorer types too. They were actually pretty well known back on Earth. Set a world record for summiting Mount Everest as a pair. They even had a TV station that sponsored them. Seriously, an entire station. What an outdated concept. This game did come out in 2015 when TV stations were relevant, I guess. But when I was 15, they fell off a mountain. The mountain wasn't even that tough. They apparently made it to the top just fine, but on their way down, they just fell into a crevice and got eaten by Bigfoot. There was a huge search and all that, but no one ever found a single trace, not even their bones. I don't think they got cocky either. I watched them pack that morning, and they were as careful as ever. Anyway, they taught me the joys and dangers of adventuring, and I want to keep their spirit alive, you know? If they were here, they'd be going nuts exploring the heck out of this crazy planet. They're not. So now it's up to me, because someone's got to do it. I mean, just look. Mira's literally a huge pile of stuff, you know? Never seen on Earth. I could spend my whole life out here and not even a tenth of it. So I need to hurry up and see everything I can. For my parents and for me. Bye, Mia. What? Yeah, oh dear. Oh no. Oh, where am I? What the heck? Oh, great. Yeah, that's good. A nice birdie saved me. Wait, no, it didn't. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to be eaten like some worm. Help me, Chief! She is gone, man. They took her into the Four Winds. Good gosh, she's carried into non-existence. Get back in the Skell. Can you even do this without the ability to fly? What happens if you try this mission without a Skell? I'm assuming it didn't actually take her up to a nest in the sky. We're heading to Keegan Ridge to assist Mia. Goodness me. This is better than a lot of the Affinity missions. The Affinity missions are great, don't get me wrong. And they're voiced, which saves my throat. But this is just, I mean, cartoonishly running off into free air. Like the open air, getting taken off by... This is some high quality gags and humor. What do you think we ought to do? Just like drop in, start shooting? Mia! You actually look like you're okay. How did you get free? How did you manage this? You are alive, aren't you? You're not just like a husk that's been posed in this shape, in this form. What? You came for me. You're the best, Chief. I want to hug you so hard right now. You're more than welcome to. But, ouch. Oh, are your legs broken? Sorry, I think the fall bruised my everything. When that thing first had me in its mouth, I sort of freaked out. But after a minute, this calm came over me, and I saw its eyes right there. And I thought, hey, maybe if I poke that, it'll let go of me. I mean, even the buffest gym bro can't work out his eyeballs, right? They're all equally squishy. Being able to think clearly in a pinch like that is pretty impressive if I do say so myself. Where was I? All right, the stabby bit. So anyway, I took my dagger, aimed at the eyeball, and stab. Man, it did not enjoy that. Then squawked bloody murder and dropped me. Of course, then I fell from the sky like a ton of bricks. Guess my awesome plan didn't factor in what would happen if I was dropped from such a height. I'll just have to file the whole crippling fall part away under room for improvement. Next time, though, always learning from the past mistakes. That's me. So, yeah, your leg's broken? Think you could keep up this trend of saving my buns by lending me a shoulder? I think what you need is legs. I don't think I'll be standing on my own anytime soon. Sorry, thanks. Oh no, it's back. It didn't give up. It'd be a great touch if it was missing an eye, but it sadly is not. It does have a gigantic pimple on its back, though. Yeah, that's the expression, Mia. That's the face that says 1,000 words.
Ready to move on your command.
Yep, hold on just a second. Let me get inside of my skull. We're not doing a fair fight. If it can be avoided, we're not doing a fair fight. No, lock onto the actual threat. Lock on to the actual threat here, game. Stop being silly. And there we go. Mia saved. We got a warm Kermet Ralzes from it. See, what you need is a skell, Mia. I found someone earlier who I thought was you with a similar name, but it just wasn't you at all and also didn't look like you a whole lot. And they had a skell, and that made me hopeful. Hiya, Chief. What can I say? I owe you about 1,000,001 things. I'd have been dead a dozen times over by now if it was not for you, and this time was especially bad. One of those painful reminders of how big and scary the world can be. I guess I have to admit that charging into danger on my own like this is crazy. So maybe it's time that I get better gear. That's it. All right. I'll be fine now if I'd been better equipped like a champ instead of a chump. Other than that, I don't think I did anything wrong. Yep. Definitely need to stock up before my next adventure, which means I'm going to need some cash. Dad always said sponsors are an explorer's best friend. Oh, sorry, Chief. You still here? Aw, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You go knock those missions dead. If I've got anything going for me, it's resilience. My good looks, but most of my resilience. Thanks so much for checking in on me. Mia. Now, I actually think I know where she's going to be next. I think she's going to be up in the frozen north, and I think I even remember vaguely where she was. But I'm pretty sure I never did the next stage of the mission. I think she's somewhere near... There's like a Nopon... maybe I'm misremembering it. Hold on, look, there's 2 quests here now. Mia! Okay, so this one's just on the map. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure she's over here. You might have noticed that earlier when I was looking for things on the map. I went back to that green area a couple of times. It's like, because I knew she was there. I knew she was at some point. I don't think I ever did this next bit of the quest, though. So, I have no idea where this next stage of the operation is going to take us. But according to my cursory Google search earlier, there are, when it comes to Mia, 5 quests. And we've done the first 3. So this will be the next to the last one here. And then I don't know if the next one takes us to Oblivia, but that would make sense, because that would be a Mia quest in every region. Where is the current Mia quest, though? Oh yeah, here's the Nopon village as well. So there is a Nopon village in every region, and we haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to them. There was one in particular that I kind of intended us to go to early on, but we just didn't because I didn't explore the cave thoroughly enough. Mia! Talk to me.
Hey!
Wait! No way! Is that you, Chief? Working all the way out here in Silvalum, are you? Man, this place is some trip. Me? I'm out here adventuring as usual. Problem is, my skell took fire on the far side of the lake up ahead and just conked out. I'm sorry, you have a skell now? Where'd you get it? This caravan was nice enough to take me in. Yeah, how were you able to obtain a skell? Right? They're way too expensive. Can you keep a secret? There was one in maintenance hangar back at HQ, so I kind of volunteered it for an unplanned field test. Authorized by... me? Okay, so I kind of just took it. Enemy ambush notwithstanding, I'm not hurt. I could head home whenever I want.
but I'd feel bad about abandoning the Skell, you know? These little Napon have offered to help, but fortunately, the damage isn't that bad. Honestly, I could probably fix it myself. I mean, I am a mechanic after all. But first, I'm gonna need some parts. The caravan has a few in stock, but not enough. Which, brings us to the request portion of our program. Is there any way I could ask you to gather the remaining parts I need for the repairs? I mean, it's gotta be fate when we meet here. Can't get against fate, right?
Yeah, look, I'll help you. I'm obligated to. Again, it's our fault she's running around doing all this.
Really? Oh, you're so nice. My dream is to one day become a real Blade operative like you, Chief. Did you know that? Honest. That's not just flattery. I'd actually dream of being you if it wasn't slightly disturbing.
It'd be great if in the next quest she just had our hair. You know, if she just like took it that next step forward and just started to actually like wear our clothing and style her hair in a similar fashion.
But you're strong and kind and reliable, and that's what I aspire to be.
We bumped into Mia in Sylvalum. Gotta help her repair her busted Skell. If this is just a fetch quest, what exactly am I going to need? Whoa! Oh! Okay. Missile wiring and cylinders. Seems pretty simple. It looks like it's going to involve fighting pugiliths, which are not all that difficult to deal with. It's specifically telling me that I gotta fight pugiliths or others in Sylvalum. So I'm guessing there's other creatures that drop those, and then 5 missile wirings are going to be over there. So where do we want to start? Do we want to fight pugiliths, or do we want to collect the missile wiring? I guess we'll start with the pugiliths, because they're right up here on this hill. We're approaching them rapidly, and I don't think this is going to be a difficult combat encounter at all. I'll check these guys out. What are these? These turrets? Yeah, we probably want to avoid them. Well, I don't see any pugiliths, so I feel lied to already. Oh, there's one. That was odd.
Consider yourself, we've got the first strike.
We're specifically targeting their head, I guess, is the appendage we need to be going after.
Bring it on.
Well, they no longer have a head.
This one's Shadow Runner. Moving close and attack.
What is this? A night pugilith? I guess that counts. Hold on, target the head. Do the thing properly here. We do have an appendage crusher, which means that we do more damage to appendages, which means we should... I don't know how I missed that. Well, I do. I was spamming the wrong button. That's how we managed to miss it. This thing is unrelated. This is not what we want to be fighting right now. We don't really have a choice, because the next thing we need to fight is behind us. So we kind of have to see this through now. It seems to be much stronger than the other things we've been fighting. I was going to say, who is that? That's just one of our other Skells. That's Lizel. Okay, she's fine. I'll draw the fire. You just keep poking them in the back. Never mind, they're attacking you now. I tried. Alright, we took care of the Zig. We got 1 new cylinder. I don't remember how many we needed. That was 2 of those things that we fought, though. That is so satisfying to watch their head instantly blow up and then just get launched to the 4 winds. There we go! And we got the new cylinder. So that's the 2 of those completed. Now we are on to gathering lengths of missile wiring. Now, how is missile wiring different than regular wiring? I don't know. Now, apparently I don't have any of this stuff, which suggests that it only spawns as part of the mission. Or maybe the one I collected... Hold on, let's check real quick. Let's check our Collectopedia and see if this even shows up on there. So it's not Flora, because that's Sese, or CC Lily. Or Cease Lily? Sese? Probably Sese. It doesn't really matter. It's fake. It's from another world. Stargazer, also unrelated. Okay. I guess maybe we have already submitted it, if it's like a real normal object that just spawns in the world. Oh! Who was that? Denny? Danny? Wait, this is a fella. I'm not stupid. I know a fella when I see one. Is this guy, like, gonna wake up and attack me? He's guarding something here. Okay, hold on. No, we're gonna see this through real quick. Watch us not even be able to open this thing. Because we have to complete that mission that's impossible to complete because we can't find Solon and have a chat with him about how to actually do it because he doesn't really exist. He's a figment of our imagination. He's a delusion. He's not even a figment of our imagination. He's not even a delusion. He's something that the internet tells us exists that we can't find. What are you? It's a treasure? We'll never find out what it was. Whatever it is, we've taken note of it. We know that it's here for the future, I guess. Hello! We're back, Mia. And we've got what you need. Is she on her phone? What is she doing right now? Looks like she was talking to somebody. Welcome back, Chief! How's the hunt for those Skell parts going? I've got your new cylinders and your missile wiring.
Thank you so much. Now I can get the repairs done. Next stop, my Skell. Time to hit the road. But please, don't make me go back there alone. There could be enemies and junk running around, and I'm sure all of them would want me dead. You don't mind playing bodyguard, do you? I promise I'll have my ride patched up in no time. It'll be a walk in the park. Now come on, time's a-wasting. Off we go! I mean, this is not the first time we've played bodyguard today, and it probably won't be the last time either. So, yeah, I mean, we'll happily partake, I guess. How did she find her way up here to these Nopon? They must have heard the kerfuffle, which she, I guess, crashed and got attacked, and rushed down here to help her. I don't believe she... Well, no, actually, she does like climbing things we learned in the last one, so she could have very well just wandered over there and climbed up there and discovered them. Is that a being? What is this? Is this just ice? Is this just a structure? It's weird that it's on its own. Oh, wait a minute. Do you think that used to, like, cap up there and then it broke off? Impossible to know. And we're wasting our time asking these questions. This must be the busted Skell. Are you here? Mia? You inside? That's quite the unit. That's a big Skell for her. We made it! Good to see the old girl is still here. I'll get right to fixing her up, Chief. Just give me 1 second here. Oh, and try not to tear up when you see your little protege ride her Skell off into the sunset. Right then. Time to make like a walnut and get cracking. She must have gotten that from her parents. It must be like an old family saying. And done! Good as new! Pretty quick, huh? Back when I worked as tech staff, they called me Lightning Mia. Nice! All systems are go, and visibility is perfect. Thanks for all the help, Chief. My ride's back in action and ready for the next adventure. No, let's just watch her go. We don't need a reward. Seeing her safe is its own reward. And blast off! I fully expected her to fly directly into that, oh! That can also happen, I guess. We show very little signs of concern here. Does she not have shielding of any kind?
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Is that what shot you down? I think that's just like a regular guy who happens to wander around here. I don't know if he's actually got any bearing on anything. Hold on, just give me 1 second. I'm not even sure if he's like ganglion. I think he might just be like a basic creature. I don't think that was related to the quest. I think that guy just wandered over here. Alright, sorry about that, Mia. What's up? Oh, come on. I've been shot down again? What did I ever do to these people? Talk about your anger management issues. Oh, but this time I didn't just sit around getting shot at. No siree. This time I traced the trajectory of the bullets and found that they came from a turret in the fort up ahead. Guess I'm not going through here till I've done something about that fort. Time to cook up a master strategy for taking it down. Booyah, Grandma! Though, that'll be tough now that my Skell is busted again. But look on the bright side. The damage isn't bad, and there are still materials left over from the last time for me to fix it with. Or I can start on repairs. Oh, if you want to kill time, say, overthrowing that fort, that would be amazing. We'll overcome this thing through teamwork, Chief. You and me. We actually talked to your imaginary sister. Well, she's not imaginary. A woman who is not your sister about teamwork before. So it seems like we're all... that's the theme of today's episode. That's the theme of today's stream, is all about teamwork and dreamwork. Not the studio. Did y'all see that Shrek 5 commercial? It wasn't very good, was it? I don't like the new art style. I guess these are the fellas we're after here. Let's get right in between them. Doesn't really feel necessarily like this is a fort so much as just two guys hanging out here. Is that it? Is that all it took? I guess so. I don't know if you can call two pugilists stomping around a fort, but if that's what's shooting her down, they've been dealt with. I'm not super convinced. Like, that's not really a turret, a pugilith. Kind of fundamentally different things. All right, Mia, you should be good to go, based on the trajectory tracking we did. If we didn't get him, it's her fault. That's where she sent us. We did it, Chief! I was tightening the last screw here, just as I heard the gunfire die off.
This is the first time I've really taken part in a team operation. Pretty neat. I may have more of a knack for this than I first thought. Anywho, the enemy turret's down and my scale's back up, so it's time to get back to adventuring. Next time is, maybe I'll head north and check out Caldros. Meanwhile, I owe you big time. Again. Role models like you, who look after others, get nothing but respect in my book. Well, time waits for no woman. I'm off. Take care, Chief.
Yep, Godspeed to you. I like that these two in particular, Hope and Liza, are like, yeah, let her fly. Adios, Chief! Hope we can team up again next time our paths cross. Who knows? Maybe next time we'll see me in combat. Exciting! So long for now. You were under heavy fire, but somehow managed to repel the enemy attack. Nia clearly sees you as a bit of a role model. Yes, you'll see her in Caldros next. Thanks for the tip, game.